After you're done, you will start to typing the area of concentration in the education section. When you're done typing it, you will press Shift Enter again, and you will continue to doing it. If you stop, if you just press Enter, it becomes back to the regular paragraph, and we really don't want to do that. After typing this line, you don't press Shift Enter again, but instead we only have to move the insertion point to the paragraph side. To change spacing below paragraph, the blank paragraph below the education section has spacing after below of 6 point. How we know that? We click on page layout and we see like the below spacing is 6 point right here. You do not want space below this paragraph because you want enough room for all the resume text. The following step: change the spacing after to 0 point. Position the insertion point in the paragraph to be adjusted. In this case, the paragraph marked below the education section on the resume. Display the page layout tab. Click the spacing after box down arrow to the page layout tab as many times as necessary until 0 point is displayed in the spacing after box. To enter more text and content control, the next step is to select content control in the experiment section of the resume and replace the instruction with personalized information. In the experiment section of the resume, click the content control with the instruction type the job's title. After you type the job's title, make sure you bold the job because you want to make sure this is the one that you want to let the employer notice it. Then type the start date. Next is typing the end date. Then click the content control with the instruction, type the company name. Then click the content control with the instruction, type the company name. Then type the company address. In the resume, the line below the job title that contains the company name and job responsibility are to be indented so that the job title are easier to see. The following step: indent to left of a paragraph. Display the Home tab. I'm sorry, I did the wrong one. Home tab. With the insertion point in the paragraph to indent, click the Increase Indent button on the Home tab to indent the paragraph 1/2 inch. You can repeatedly click the Increase Indent and Decrease Indent button on the Home tab and what's the left indent of the current paragraph chain. When you have finished experimenting, use the increase indent and decrease indent button. So set the left margin to be 1 inch mark on the ruler. The next step is to remove the blank space below the company name paragraph so that the company name and job description paragraph are closer together. The following step change the spacing after to 0 point. Display the page layout tab. With the insertion point in the paragraph to be adjusted. The spacing after box down arrow on the page layout tab as many times as necessary until 0 point to display in the spacing after text box. The next step is to select the job responsibility content control in the experiment section of the resume and relay its instruction with personal information. In the experiment section of the resume, click the content control with instruction, type job responsibility. With the insertion point in the paragraph to be adjusted, in this case, the job responsibility paragraph, click the spacing after box down arrow on the page layout tabs as many times as necessary until 6 point is displayed in the spacing after text box. Display the Home tab. Click the Increase Indent button on the Home tab to indent the paragraph 1/2 inch. In this resume, the experiment section contains two jobs. The template, however, insert content control for only one job. Word has defined the section and subsection of the resume in the building block, which you can insert in the document. In this case, you want to insert the experiment subsection building block. The following step, insert a building block. Scroll to display the experiment section at the top of the document window. You go to Insert, then Quick Part. Scroll down to Experiment section. Position the insertion point on the paragraph marked below the first job entry. You will do exactly the same thing for the first job. You type in the job title, type the start date, type in the end date, the company name, the company address, and type job responsibility. Exactly the same with the first experiment you have. In the skill section, click the content control with the instruction type list of skill to select it, and then type in any skill that you have. With any single list of skill, every single skill you have after one another, you just have to press enter to continue with another skill.